Good morning everyone, my name's Cheryl. I'm a coach from Brisbane River Dragons. Myself and my awesome teammates here are going to show you how to be professional dragon boat paddlers. So, first things first, we're going to take you through a warm-up and we're going to show you a few of our favourite moves. Here we go. Before you get in the boat on the day, you'll need two important things, a life jacket and a paddle. If you're a shorter person, go for a shorter one, and a tall person, go for a tall one. You'll be allocated a seat by your coach, and this is determined by either your experience, so you'll probably be put up the front, and your height and your weight. The taller paddlers and the heavier paddlers normally in the middle of the boat, and the lighter ones at the front and the rear of the boat. The boat needs to be balanced front to back and left to right so that it's stable on the water. Let's go to the boats. Before you get into the boat, you need to know how to hold a paddle properly. So if you're going to be a left paddler, we take our inboard hand, we place it on the paddle with our thumb underneath, our fingers over the top. Our outboard hand, we place just above the blade, about one hand's grip above on the shaft. The other important thing is to hold it not too tightly. We don't want a death grip on there so that all your body's all rigid. On event day, Dragon Boat Queensland will provide every boat with a steerer and a drummer, two very important people. Today we have with us Julia, who is our steerer, and Diane, who is our drummer. In the boat, the steerer, in this case Julia, is your boss. You do everything and absolutely everything she tells you to when she tells you. It's most important for safety purposes. The drummer on the day actually beats a drum. The drummer will beat the drum in time with your strokes so that you keep together as a crew.
In order to load the boat safely, we have to do it in an ordered manner. To start with, your steerer and your drummer will already be on the boat. They will then call each seat individually. First seat will be seat 1 at the front of the boat. They will load from the middle and then walk carefully up to the front. From seat 1, seat 10 will then load through the middle, walking down to the back. Then seat 2, then 9, and so on. When the first person reaches the seat, they will sit in the middle until their partner reaches the seat, and then they will move into the position on the left or the right side of the boat. So when you're all sitting in your seats and you're sitting comfortably, you need to make sure that your outside hip is pressed up against the side so that the boat is balanced with lefts and rights evenly spaced. Once you're all in the boat, you'll be asked to number off as part of the safety drill. Numbering off from the front.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9,
10,
11,
13, 14, 15,
16 on board.
Now that you've numbered off, you need to remember what your number is and who you're sitting beside. In the very unlikely event of a capsize, you'll remember your number. You won't remember your paddle or your hat or your glasses. You will throw yourself clear of the boat, and then you will swim back to the boat, which will not sink. Your sweep will then call the numbers to make sure that everybody is back safely. The paddlers in seat 1 will be looking out for the drummer, and the paddlers in seat 10 will look out for the steerer or sweep. The dragon boats do not sink, so they will be fine to swim back to and be balanced on. A safety boat will then come to rescue.
Paddles on the water.
which means flat on the water, in order to stop rocking and keep the balance. Paddlers, are you ready? Attention! Go! Stop the boat. At rest. If we want to stop the boat quickly, you will hear, jam stop! If I want to stop the boat slowly, we will say, slow the boat. And you drag your paddles behind you, which slows the boat down. Paddlers, are you ready? Attention! All down. So if we change our mind or we want you to stop paddling, it will be all down. Left side out. Let it run. We've all stopped. We're unloading. We need to unload from the middle. When your partner moves, move to the middle of the seat.
So now that we've shown you how to paddle, let's go through some safety information. Number one, I'd like to talk about is clothing. It is a water sport, so be prepared to get wet. Wear appropriate footwear. That doesn't mean thongs. It means some closed-in shoes for the day that you don't mind it if they get wet. Also, remember you're going to be paddling, so you don't want to be wearing clothes that are going to restrict you, or big hats, because they might annoy the people behind you. There will be other watercraft like jet skis, so it's really important to remember that there will be lots of wash happening out there. So don't panic, paddle through it. Don't stop paddling until your sweeps tells you to, because that's the way that we're going to stay upright in the boat. One more important thing to remember is slip, slop, slat. Bring your hat, bring your sunnies, and it could get a bit chilly in between races, so bring some warm clothing to put on in between.